All right, if you here, then we already know what's up. All right, we're gonna do this the right way. We're gonna make it quick, clean, and easy. Because I have shared my link before, because I have told people about it, because I have sent this out in emails, Facebook groups, text messages, other YouTube videos, and encourage people to sign up for Shoott, and that's with 2 T's. I am here to inform all of those individuals or people that are going to sign up. I can no longer recommend this company to any experienced photographer. I'm going to get that out the way just in case you're ready to click off this video now. Please stay the fuck away from this company. I don't know how to say it any more plainly than that. Enjoy yourself. Good night. For those who want to stick around, let's get into, to me, this is my personal opinion, I think Shoott is the most transparent, non-transparent company working with photographers today. There is no other brand. There's no place. Let me get the headphones for this shit because I got to hear what I'm saying. I got to make sure y'all can hear this right. There is no place you can go work unless it's a commission job, which this is, where the pay is so inconsistent and shocking. So here's the thing. Shoott promised you a 51% split. 51 your way, 49 their way, which sounds like a cool deal because you don't have to find leads. It's very, very light editing. It is a quick turnaround if you know what you're doing. And you don't have to find the clients. So that sounds like a great deal, right? Until your paycheck arrives in your email. So here's a client I've over delivered like Shoott encourages. I send the photos out in a timely manner, which in most businesses that works because clients who get their stuff early are kind of shocked and they maybe make shock or emotional purchase, which tend to be higher, right? So everything is cool. I know, let's not even do the high end where they promise you get $350. Let's say that they purchase 10 photos. It's $150. So you in your mind say, I'm going to make somewhere between $75, because I ain't that good at math, to $77. It's probably $77. So you excited. And then you think in your mind, if I can get everybody to purchase 10 of these, you telling me over 5 hours, I can make $750. Sounds easy enough. Hopefully in there's a sprinkle of full album purchases. I am here to tell you that will rarely freaking happen. Why? Because you're going to get your paycheck sometimes and you're going to see a word that says promo. Yes, that means the lead that you've been working on signed up a promo, and guess what ended up happening on your payout? They agreed with Shoott that they only wanted to pay $80 for a session. So you, in turn, get 51% of the $80. Now, imagine 10 hours of that. Your $750 check 5 hours of that, which would be 10 sessions. Your $750 check could be $400, but fortunately for you, Shoott has a policy that, hey, we're gonna just pay you $50 a session. So for 5 hours, for 5 hours, you times that about 10, you made $500. So you lost $250. But it can get better, right? Because the quality, not only is your payout weird, your quality of leads, now you can see how your quality of leads just go down and go down, because you can get somebody that paid 100, you can get somebody that paid 80. I've had both. And so you're kind of just like, yo, I'm in no man's land of like, what the hell is happening? But then you had a couple people that didn't show up. Well, no worries, because Shoott actually gets paid $75 for every person that doesn't show up, right? So that's a bargain. At least you know, all right, I'm getting $75. Well, then there's such thing as fees for Shoott. Imagine this. A client works for Shoott, a client books Shoott, and they don't show up. Shoott automatically charges their credit card $75, right? Shoott tells you, hey, for the client that did show up, it costs us $20 to get them there. You don't know if that's true or not, by the way. All these promos, all these fees, they're just telling you that. Because I'm here to tell everybody, and all of us are educated to know that when you do leads, they do digital marketing campaigns, right? You can see how much a lead costs. So the lead that cost them $1, they're going to charge you $20 for it. But you don't have a say-so in that. You kind of almost got to accept it. And I'm here to tell y'all that no company is out there spending $20 on a lead. That shit just sounds bad. That's just bad marketing in general. A lead should not be costing you $20. But we got to accept that. And honestly, in reality, if a company is telling you, yo, you can buy a full gallery, it's going to be $350 or $400, whatever the case may be. We only going to take $20 out of that, and then we're going to bust it down 50-50. You're still going to take it because you're like, oh, that works, right? Wrong. Because why it costs them $20 for a client that does show, they tell you it costs them $55 for the client that does not show. I've never in my world have ever seen or heard anything like that. The marketing fee costs us $50 when a client does not show. But in their reality, hey, we are not profitable. This is what they tell you. I would read out the email that they sent a couple of photographers because I thought, and I'm going to be fully transparent, I emailed Shoott this week because we had issues, and I was like, this doesn't make sense because I've been doing this for a while. So, and I remember what Shoott was before they made the new changes, right? I remember when the owner, the owner would be on calls with you. I remember when the owner would host meetings. I remember when it appeared, and I'm not saying this is true because I don't know this woman, so I cannot speak from it. I remember when Shoott was promising, hey, we're a minority-owned business. We're all women. And I remember when I got relaunched back on the program, and I've only spoken to men. Let me just put it like that. I don't know what the hell is going on. I don't know if we got some new investors. But the thing is that was told from them, which I've been told from other people is, hey, we're not profitable. We get a lot of chargebacks. So we got to take more money from you when they don't show so that we can float it around the company. So we're sorry that you waited out there for 30 minutes for them not to show up. But look, we can only give you 25% of the money. Not even 20% of the fucking money that they, since they didn't show. Or it's 30. They give you less than 30, so 28%. I'm going to be fair because I don't want nobody to hit me up and be like, oh, you're being unfair. They're going to give you 28% of the money because you sat out there the whole time. Meaning, let's say you had your sister to come out there. You had some BS. Matter of fact, that's fraud. We're not going to do that. We just talked about fraud in the community. But let's just say they came out there for 2 minutes and you took pictures for 2 minutes, right? Because after 20 minutes, you have every right to leave the session. I don't know if clients know that. Or 25 minutes. It's something crazy that you can technically say, yo, we ain't got enough time, I'm dipping. But let's say they came out there for 5 minutes and you took 10 pictures and you said, yo, that's all I have time for. I'm going to have to let y'all go. You would actually make more on that session than if they did not show up for 5 minutes. That is disgusting. My father had a favorite saying back in the day. He used to always say, you can have a favorite kid if the other kids do not know you have a favorite kid. And Shoott has made they've made it their unique business, and they do a great job of it. Or they did do a great job of not letting photographers know they was their least favorite person in the whole equation, right? And I'm not mad because this is a big thing about corporations anyway, right? The beneficiary is always the client, so to speak, or you got to make sure the client feels like they're the favorite child. Shoott does a great job of that. Hey, here's a free session. It's no hassle. You show up. Matter of fact, if you have any issues, the next time you book with us, you just have to guarantee to spend at least $100. Guess what? Promo. And then what they do is they let that person know you're the favorite person. You can buy your full gallery. They encourage you as a photographer to over deliver so that you can, they can sell more. Then they make sure that their pockets are right before. So they get to tell you, hey, this is a promo session, because the transparent thing to say is, hey, I'm indicating to you right now before you get here, this is a promo session. Guess what would happen if photographers knew it was a promo session? They wouldn't overshoot. They wouldn't over deliver. They would actually just deliver what's required because they know in their mind, I'm not going to make them much. But for Shoott, it works out because now they get to still hope and wish. And you get to still just tell, you know what? I hate to say it, but nothing about that doesn't sound fishy. I cannot trust a company to not say, hey, they just making up promo deals, right? And then at least the person who comes in the least in last place is always the photographers, right? But Shoott has done a great job to let people know. And let me put it like this. Shoott has done an amazing job with the quality of photographers they put on their platform. Now, mind you, I've never used them as a client, but their onboarding process is extensive. You got to have certain equipment, right? Hell, I remember one time they found out I had a studio. So we spoke about like, yo, is there a pay increase because I own a studio? They told me, no, you get paid the same. They said, when can we start signing people up? I said, for what? Why would I do? I told bruh on the phone, I said, why would I ever do that? Why would I invite you to my studio where I pay electricity, water? This is a premium. Why would I invite people in, shoot all of this, edit it up, which ain't easy to do, send it to you, just for y'all to pay me the same $50. By the way, if you ever work for Shoott, do not plan, unless somebody does not show up, never plan to make over $50. That should let you know if you should work for them. If that is cool with you, please do it. It's not all bad. It's definitely not bad for clients. For photographers, it can work. Whether you need new equipment, this should not be a full-time job for nobody. At least not in the Southeast. At least not in Charlotte, North Carolina. They ain't even been here to check out locations. Hell, one time I had to call them in Charlotte to let them know that, yo, it's a huge home displaced population out here. It's homelessness. It's people on drugs. Y'all literally have us bringing clients to people begging them for money. You know what they said? It's fine. But hey, this is what it is. I'm just saying I can no longer encourage people unless you are a photographer who needs quick, easy money. And then at that, you don't know what you're getting. But for some people, it's going to work. Or if you need a portfolio just to show that you do this. Now, the reason why I tell people that are experienced not to do this, because if you put in an hour worth of time, you can actually create mini sessions and you can make at least $100 an hour. $100, a shoot. So if you do it, and I have a video on how to successfully craft a mini session, 5 hours, you can make you know what I'm saying? You can make you $1,000 versus with them for 5 hours, you may make $500. You might make anything between $250 to $750, maybe, but you know how that goes. Anyway, that's all I got for today, man. I hope y'all liked it. I hope y'all enjoyed it. Let me know what you think in the comments. Please let me know your experience with Shoott. If you're a photographer, if you're a client, I know that shit worked for you. It's beautiful. And thank you for flooding. Matter of fact, if you don't believe what I'm saying about Shoott, search Facebook for photographers and go on Reddit. Type in their name. Go read the comments. You will be flabbergasted from the horror stories. And with that, I'm going to holler at y'all next time.
Welcome to the Paid in Exposure Podcast.
Let's get it.
A podcast about helping our community